That's gonna be interesting. Kind of looks like a big old booger. Hi, welcome back. Tonight, just be welding. I think we're gonna try to get this front pan tacked in. Put on the kick panel. I'm gonna try to pull it down best I can. Clamp it. Maybe put a few tech screws in it. Kind of make it tight against the other panel. And hopefully we'll get to tacking that on as well. Plug all the holes in the front pan. And then put the kick pan on. Tighten it down. Try to weld it to. But before we do the kick panel, we'll have to do the inner rocker. So we may do the front pan, then the inner rocker, then the kick panel. Anyways, a bunch of welding. That's all there's gonna be. Hopefully we'll get most of it done today. Then we work on other stuff, a little bit of welding next time, and maybe have this side kind of done for now. And we'll drop the jack, and hopefully this doesn't compress any. I don't think it should. I may go underneath and kind of weld where that cut is on the brace, where it makes a angle on it, and weld that seam up a little bit, try to do it better. That's the main objective today, is just start welding a bunch of stuff. Anyways, let's hop over there and we'll start up the Hobart. I'm gonna put the kick panel on it, just so I can pull this down a bit, clamp it, and that way I can go ahead and spot weld these in, and hopefully that will hold that where it is when I let the clamps go. Is my plan, but don't know if it's gonna work or not, but that's what I'm thinking about doing. And then once we get that on there, we'll come in here and start to weld this brace up and this top part, and try to fill in this crack here and the one up there. So let's put the kick panel on, then we'll start welding. All right, I think we have this where it needs to be. We almost missed the pan right through here. That one, that tab, oops, that one right there, that tab is pushed back, so I couldn't use it. But I'm gonna weld this up here on this side. You can see down in there. And it's almost 17. It's the same measurement I got over there, about 1/8 off. But the floor is pretty level. And my square is squared to the floor in the kick panel with my kind of rounded off busted square. So I think we're good to go. Probably gonna fill these in, and that drew up pretty good where that seam is. I think the other side, what they did was they had a little bit of gap up there because of the overlap from this piece. And they just globbed seam sealer up in there, because I looked on the driver's side over there, and there was a thick old portion of seam sealer all the way on this inside panel up in there. But of course we're gonna have to drill out some of these holes that we need for our, I guess, that vent, or the oh, I forgot what that's called. Anyways, it goes on here, so I had to make room for it. And I don't need to fill that hole. I need to remember not to fill that one. Other than that, I think I might put a screw right here, throw all that together. And I'm not gonna put one down here just yet, because we need to get the interlocker secured first. I think we're ready to start welding. So. We got this tacked in. I believe it's pretty good. Still need to go over some spots. That's gonna be interesting. Kind of looks like a big old booger, but we'll grind it down and see what we can do. Need to come along here, so space right here that has, it seems like it's stuck. Hammer that back down a little bit. It's getting close to midnight, so we're gonna try to finish up this pan here, yeah, and try to tack that down. I think I got a spot, yeah. Try to set you over here somewhere, and we'll get the rest of these tacked up. Hopefully it won't look as bad as that. we got it somewhat welded in. Doesn't look very good, but gonna take this off and make sure we still have our 17, which we should, and then we'll come back in from here and touch up what we missed and fill in that crack over there. Hopefully this doesn't, when I take this off, it doesn't move, but who knows. When I took it off, this didn't pop. So, not like before where you saw the whole thing collapse. So I'm thinking we got some good welds. We just need to get in there and touch some of them up. But I think I'm gonna do that off camera. I think you're tired of seeing me weld. So I'm gonna do that right quick and then I'll show you finished product. Well, we got it in. I think everything went okay except for that, and all this up through here. Had to tack it to the actual back here because I think this was too far off. It wasn't flush. The screws wouldn't tighten down. I guess when I hammered on it, it knocked them loose. So I may have to go up here, throughout here, and just check it, see if it is tacked. If it's not, then I'll just put a bead weld like this one on top of it, like right here. Hopefully that didn't mess things up too bad. But you can kind of tell it didn't go on there just quite right. I'm hoping maybe once we get the kick panel on, it'll bring it back over, or we'll line the screws back up and it'll shift back to how it was. But we're not really knowing how to weld. I think I did okay. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but I think it's in there. It's not going anywhere. See, even this one popped out when I was hammering. Anyways, that didn't move like it did before, so that makes me happy. So I don't think I have to weld the brace underneath there. So I think I got enough good welds on this that it's keeping the brace stiff where it is. So I just need to take the inner rocker off, drill these holes back out, really stuck them down to it, and since I got the Hobart working pretty good, it should be, I don't want to jinx myself, but pretty easy to tack that on the side, and then we can start tacking the top. And then we'll take all the screws out, like I said, and fill those in, and then grind everything down. Gonna have to get artsy with this and that up there. Focus that up there and all up here to kind of try and make it look nice. I'm pretty happy. I'm gonna fill these in before I put the kick panel on because it's easier to get in here with it off. But all in all, I think it's starting to shape up pretty nice. Well, I think that'll do it for me tonight. Like I said, we got it tacked in, didn't move when the kick panel came off, so that's a good sign. Just need to fix the inner rocker, get that secured, and then we can put the kick panel back on and weld it up. Got weld underneath the tire to the kick panel and underneath or inside the engine compartment down to the kick panel. Welding the outside of the floor pan to the kick panel, so hopefully it'll be easy-ish. But anyways, we got a lot of welding to do to get that kick panel on there. We got all these spot welds up here that we need to try to lap back down over it smoother. Because right now, a couple of the holes are missing the actual kick panel. I think we have enough holes for the top up here and on the side here. I'm pretty happy. I mean, the welds don't look good by any means, but we'll grind them all down, and I imagine some are gonna pop loose. If they do, we'll just, I don't say re-drill them, but just fix them best we can, try to make them stick. Pretty happy with where I'm at right now. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Like I say, it does help the channel. I post every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like I said, we'll work on this next time, get the inner rocker done, and then we'll fit the kick panel back to it and weld it all up. Take the jack out, flip it around, and start on the driver's side. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll See you next time.